everybody, my name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Saturday to you all. And I can't believe we are almost back to work. We have one more day off, but that's okay. Every good thing must come to an end. I hope you all had a wonderful week. It was pretty restful. I think the next time I take off will probably be in January or February, and I think I'll be housebound at that point in time because I don't like going out when it's cold and snowy. So that'll be an excuse to stay in the house and sit your tail down. So anyways, we are getting into our monthly savings challenges, but before we do all of that, we are going to finish up this Safari savings. This was free or is free on my Ko-Fi, and we have been saving with this throughout the week. And today we're going to go ahead and finish it up. So we have our shut the box to do. I did come in off camera and finish up a couple of these because I had a lot of extra money left over from my birthday. So I'm like, let me not take too long scratching all these. I'll get down to about 3 and then we'll finish that up. And then we have our roll and save down here. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna take 2 D6 dice that are numbers 1 through 3. We're gonna drop them down our tower and hopefully we'll be able to shut the box today. We shall see. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me grab a marker, a brown marker. Okay, so we have a 4. That's what we're starting off with today. And this is kind of janky because I have other things underneath it. So let's go ahead and remove that for now. We'll bring all that back once we're done with this. Okay, there's our 6. We definitely needed that. So guys, you can go ahead and pick this up for free and save with it if you would like so. Let me move this over just a tad because I don't want my phone mount to be rubbing up against the table, making it shake. All right, there's our 5. Okay, we already shut the box with this. As you can see, we did it on the first line, and we did end up saving $3 for, okay, we can do the 3 and a 1. So all we need is to roll a 2. I should have already dropped down a 1 dice anyway, but that ended up working out. Let's drop down and see if we can roll a 2. All right, guys. And we shut the box. Oh my gosh. Twice we shut the box. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and save 2. It'll go with that 3 for a 5. That's how my brain works. So let's go ahead and grab $2. All right. I mean, listen, I wish that things would have worked out well when we went to the casino because we walked away down $250. So, and you know, I don't know how people can continue to go and just keep feeding the machine. Yeah, we took what we were going to take, and once it was gone, it was gone. There was no in the world I was going to keep getting money out the ATM, messing around with them people. The house is supposed to win. So, all right, so let's go ahead and do our scratch and save next. We have 3 to scratch off. I'm going to go ahead and scratch them all, and then we'll add the money up. So that's a 2. That's a 2 for 4, and here's a 4 for 8. Okay, so that's about right because I had already pre-counted up my numbers. I had saved 37 in our scratch off section, and this scratch off section will save you $45 alone. So let's go ahead and grab our $8. 1, 2, and 3. So there's the 8 for our scratch and save. And I've been enjoying doing these like this, like a little bit every video. Now this money's been sitting in this challenge for almost a week, I want to say. So you're still saving. I know people would be like, well, it's a quick turnaround, but I'm still saving. Like, I did not spend this money on anything that I shouldn't have. So that's how I look at it. And plus I get to run through things that I've been wanting to use by doing it this way. So it works for me. All right, so let's go ahead and roll our D4 dice. We're going to go ahead and drop that down the tower and see what our final numbers are going to be. Of course, we will roll a 4, right? And another 4. Okay, now that's enough. And a 2. So we're putting $10 for our roll and save in. And let's go ahead and count up everything that we saved today. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 for that. So we're adding another $20 to what's over here. So let's go ahead and add it up in total. What our Safari savings, this was a thank you for 800 YouTube subbies. Like I said, free on my Ko-Fi. Let's go ahead and add it up. 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 76, 8, 79, 81, 2, and 3. I don't know why I added it all silly like that. So $83. That's awesome. I really wasn't expecting this challenge to save that much, but then when I realized that the scratch offs alone were 45, I was like, oh, okay, that's gonna make sense. So, all right, so that takes care of that. Let's get into these monthly savings challenge. That's what y'all here for, y'all. So let's go ahead and pull everything over. I made sure everything was in order, so I'm not flipping through my book and being all silly. I'm just gonna move this to the side a little bit and mess up the sign now, child. We got to keep the lure in the center. Okay, so our no spend for this week. I didn't spend anything outside of what was already budgeted for. So from the 4th through the 10th, that's 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have $2 per day for our no spend, and that's going to save us $14. I already grabbed this out of the savings just to kind of keep it a little bit going a little bit quickly. And so far in our monthly, October monthly no spend. Now, let me tell y'all who this is from. This is from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. Really cute. She's been giving us one every month. I don't know if she's gonna continue in 2026. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna at least continue until the end of the year, and I may move on to something different for 2026. Dawn's always gonna be in some type of rotation in my savings. Absolutely love her. So even if I don't do her no spend and she continues on, you'll see her challenges, you'll see her scratch offs, you're gonna see Dawn around these parts. So with that said, our October monthly no spend is 10, 15. Wow, that's money all like this. 16, 17, 18, 19, and $20 already. This money usually goes to spending, my personal spending, because I feel like if I can save as much as possible with my no spends, then I'll be able to put it towards something that I really want later on. So moving on to No Bucks Given. This is Andrea's monthly savings challenge. And as you guys know, I usually bring this in as well. This is a big savings every week. At least for me, it is. We're working on the second week right here. It totals up $22. That's why I put my little note on there so I know how much I'm putting in. So we are going to take our $22 and let's see how much we already have saved in this challenge from Andrea. Love it. She already has her 2026 posted, and there is a low budget option for these savings for 2026. So please go check her out. Channel is called No Bucks Given. You'll be able to access her Ko-Fi from there and get her free challenges. And she has other things that are available. I think on her Ko-Fi. I think her Ko-Fi is open. I'm not sure. I know at one point in time she talked about it was like, payment issues. So anywho, 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, and 1. $41 so far. So I will pre-color in next week and bring that money in next week. Now I may split this last week. I still got butterflies to fill in. And I really, you guys know I like to unstuff on the last Saturday of the month. So I just got to see how the money's looking and how we're going to do that last Saturday, whether or not I'm going to stuff and then unstuff. If my final stuffing is going to be next week and I just unstuff the final Saturday, I don't know, child. We'll figure it out as we go. This is a very fluid channel because you just never know what's going to happen monetarily, what I'm going to get paid, what the deal is. So next is from my binder bestie, Sheila. Look at her challenge. She has October. This is from a collab between Budgeting with Kim, Gen X Budgets, who is Sheila, and then myself. So Sheila has October. Kim has November, which is her birth month. And then I have December. So this October challenge is what we're working on. It looks like we stopped right there. We're going to go ahead and roll a D3. And because I don't want to work through this too fast. And if I feel like I'm working through it too fast, I'll come back around. I'll come right back around. Okay, 1. So we're saving $2. And there's a spot on here where it says save your age, child. I ain't trying to get that. 1, 2, 3. So that's 2. Let's go again. 3. Oh, we're going down here. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. And let's go one more time, child. If I roll a 3, see, I should stop right now. I should stop right now. If I roll a 3, because that's save your age, I'm gonna be livid. I'm gonna have to bring it in because I'm not doing that out of this money. Oh, oh my gosh, Sheila, why'd you put that on there? Save your age, child. She's, oh, Lord have mercy. Now, Sheila, you know that was diabolical of you to put that on this card. And I knew I was going to roll a 3. I knew it. Child, I got to come up with $46. It won't be today. I bet you it won't be, but I got to bring it in next week. No. Sheila, what the heck? Girl, we going to have some words in the text messages. Yes, we are. So what that said, $46. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sheila, like, what were you like? What was going on in that beautiful little head of yours when you were like, yeah, let's put the age up there. That's a good idea. No. All right. So stop whining, Pam. So far, we've saved 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, but I got to come in with $46 next week. So it's going to be $56 in this challenge already. I'm going to have to start an OnlyFans. Ain't nobody going to watch that. Okay, let's be for real. Okay. So, all right, next is Hot Mess Express, which is what I'm on right now. I'm on a Hot Mess Express. But seriously, this month, this challenge comes from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. And there's Team Dawn and Team Becca. So I was previously on Team Becca, but this month, Team Becca is Kim. Hey, girl, that's my binder bestie as well. Budgeting with Kim, Bonnie at Bonfire Budgets. And then Team Dawn is Tahini. Am I saying your name right, boo? Tahani. I think it's Tahani. Tahini. There ain't even no E or no I right there. Tahani at NotJustABudget and Jen at Jen Finally Saves. Baby girl, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name. Tahani. I'm pretty sure it's Tahani. Anywho, let's go ahead and roll a dice, a D6. I'm still tripping over that $46. Ooh, 4. Okay, so that is Tahani. And let's go ahead and get her color in. We're going to roll 5 times. And this is whoever wins, whoever gets to the top wins. But my rolls don't count. It's only Dawn and Becca's rolls that count. 4. Ooh, okay, girlfriend. She is shooting right on up there. Oh my gosh, $46. That's worse than my NFL picks. I knew I was going to land on that. 3. Okay, Kim's on the board. Go, girl. Okay, Kim. Kim's never on a Hot Mess Express. Her videos are they're just perfect. And she tries to act like, she'll get to a part of her video and be like, oh, guys, I messed up. Meanwhile, Kim is, she reminds me of Andrea Marie 88. So chill, so laid back. Dawn. Okay, Dawn. Finally on the board. And I love Sheila's, Sheila, she got a whole wheel over there. She randomizes the randomizing. 6. Okay, I think that's our last one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So, Jen, we got another one for you, boo. All right, no clear winner right now. Tahani is in the lead, of course. But nothing that looks like an apparent winner. Plus, you never know. That dice can switch up on you in a hot minute. All right, let's go ahead and put $5 in here. And, oh, 6 up. No, that's right, 5. So, what do we have in here? How many times? I only went 4 times last week. Oh, well, I want to go one more time because I don't want to I don't want these ones back. So let's go ahead. Let's go one more time. 3. Okay. Kim gets another one. So we went 6 times today. Just because I can put 10. I don't know why I only went 4 times last week. That's silly. I usually do 5. Or do I usually do 3? I don't know what I do, child. I'm all messed up because somebody is making me save $46 right now. So Okay, so $10 is going into our Hot Mess Express, and we'll continue that on next week to see who the winner could be. All right, next is from Divine Savings Co. Let me see if I can scroll in or zoom in a little bit, scroll in. There we go. Okay, so it says, let's go trick-or-treating. Move through the board and save the corresponding amount. If you land on candies, save $3. If you land on a door, roll a dice of your choice and see how many candies you are getting. Save that amount. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll D6 dice. And we're moving 2 spots. We look like we left off here 1, 2. So let's go ahead and cross off that 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just turn that. And this is Christelle's challenge. Really, really cute. I have another one of her challenges that I'm using in our fall binder. It's like a color and save plus roll and save. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I landed on a candy. Landed on candy, save 3. All right. So let's go ahead and grab 3. 1, 2, 3. We were going to pause right there. That's $7. So let's see what we have in here. 5 already. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's put that back. I need all the ones I can get because I have yet to start on any other videos for next week. Okay, nice. We are moving nicely through that. I think we will be able to finish this up within the next couple weeks and see what it saves us. All right, we're moving on to Courtney. Courtney gave us 2 challenges. She has a group play that was from September and October, and then just this October one. So this one's gonna be spicy. Listen, this is a bad week. This is a bad week. We were on a D3. Ooh, okay. I'm shocked. I got a 1. I'm shocked. Why couldn't I got that 1 earlier? Okay, 11. Still quite, because it was a plus 10. And we're only doing 1 a week. And we have 2 more weeks to finish this 6 times. This is going to be diabolical next week, too. This is going to be a hot mess. I'm going to roll a D3 and watch me get a 3. I guess you should stop speaking that kind of stuff into existence. Because that's what's been happening. All right, so far in our Nuts About Savings from Courtney over at Doodle Dollars, 20, 35, 7, 9, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51. Woo! We are up there. Let's see if we can reduce any of this down. I'm going to keep these 2s in here because they're just like, to me, I feel like they're placeholders. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm just going to set this to the side. I don't have time to be putting that in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. There we go. That's how I look at the $2 bills because I never spend those anyway. They don't go back to the bank, so that's just how that is. Oh, I put all her money together, so let's get that back out. I forgot. She doesn't have 2 separate envelopes. All her money is in 1 envelope. So, 'tis the season. We have all these icons, and we are keeping it simple for us on this. We are saving $2 per icon. So, let's color in Waiting the Great Pumpkin and then Haunted Houses. All the fun stuff we do during Halloween season, fall season. Have you guys been out to do anything yet? So, we're putting 4 in here. And let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, have you guys been out to do 1, 2, 3, and 4? I have not. I had all week to do so, though. But it's kind of boring when you do it by yourself. We have this thing at our local park called Kennywood. It's like a local amusement park. And they have it's called Phantom Fright Nights. Because the big roller coaster there, one of the big ones, is called the Phantom's Revenge. So they call it Phantom's Fright Nights. And it is so fun. They take the whole entire amusement park. They turn it into like a big haunted house walkthrough. And you still ride the amusement park rides. Kennywood is better during Halloween season than it is during its regular season. So, I don't know. Oh, gosh, if we could carve out some time, me and Josh really should go. It is so fun. I have such a ball whenever we go. All right, so we have this one from Laura over at Teacher Mom Budgets. Leaves are falling, autumn is calling. So we have this October side right here. This is actually for September, October, and November, but I got it late. So we're doing October on this side, November on this side. So D4 we're rolling down today. And we got a 1. And let's go ahead and drop that down one more time for this week. And we got a 3. So we're saving $4 this week. Let's see what's already in here. Probably a couple 2s. Okay, so that. So we have 4. Let's put this back for a 5. Okay, so all in all, we have $7 in this challenge. And we will not pull this until the end of November. All right, so we have our Sunday plan with friends with Miss Judy. Okay, we can leave that zoomed in. So this was my gnome for this week. Her name is Wanda. We are doing $5 per gnome. And she is brewing up something vicious in there. Let's go ahead and get our $5 and put it in our envelope. I have not pulled this money since the end of June. So this is July, August, September, and whatever we've saved so far in October. We have 50, 65, 75. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a 20 for all of this. I'll just set that over there. And now we have our 75. I don't plan on pulling this until the end of the year, but we'll see. You know, I might have to pull it early. Okay, so our next gnome, I'll make sure that she is pre-colored and I'll have her ready for next week. All right, our 2025 comes to us also from Save with Judy. Right there, you can see her name. All right, so we have our ghost for this week right here. And I've been just putting the word boo next to it so that I know. I don't want to color them because they should be white. To me, I feel like they should be white. I mean, you color them if you want to. Ghosts can be whatever, but I'm going to go ahead and put our $5 into here. Sorry for all the cop cars outside. So far we have not pulled this also since the end of June. So it's July, August, and September, and then our 2 from October, 50, 75, 80, 85. Yeah, because there should be a little bit more in this one. So there is, we can do that for a 10. And we'll set that to the side. Okay. $85 in that challenge. Once again, don't plan on pulling that until the end of December. I felt like I needed to have something at the end of the year. Like, this is what you did for the last 10 months. Because I started this whole journey in February. It'll be a year soon, guys. It goes fast. All right, next is from Norella's Budgets, and this is her yearly. Haven't pulled since the end of June. We are working on the 2nd October, and I probably should put 10 in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and put 10 in here. That's the wrong color. I need my neon yellow. There we go. And these are starting to run out. I've had them for a while, so I will buy another pack. I like these. So let's go ahead and put 10 into here. Let's see what we have so far. I don't know why I pulled the dashboard out. So we will put these 2 5s back and grab a 20. So you have 20, 40, 60, and 80. That's correct. Should be the same amount as our 2025 challenge because we save how many weeks are in that one. Next is from Budget with Carly. And this is just an extra little savings that I wanted to do. Plus, I wanted to use up this challenge. And let's go ahead and I'm not going to color this in because I feel like it's going to take too long to do so. So I'm just going to mark them. Let's go ahead and take care of all. So that's 4. Let's do these right here in this row. These next 3 2s. So we will do yellow, 1, 2, and I'll color this in off camera like when I do my gnomes and stuff. So let's go ahead and see what's in here. So we can reduce that down for a 5. Then we're putting 6 in here, so put this back for 11. Okay, that's right. And then we could put this back for 20. All right, so what we have in total, 20, 40, $41 so far in this. This is going to save us $131. I already had pre-rolled for this 0. So $131 to go with our other yearly challenges. I like it. I like it. So hopefully I'll be going into the new year with about $400. That'd be nice. Okay, so next, let's move that to the side is, oh, we don't do this. Almost forgot, just like last week. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up my area. I'm going to zoom out so you can see everything, and we're going to do our mini savings challenges with our monthly group plays. Okay, guys, we are all set up to do our challenges. We are starting here at this one. That one's going to be automatically done. We have our 2D6 dice. They're numbers 1 through 3. It's going to help us kind of get through this a little quicker. The orange is going to be first. Okay, so 1 and 3. We do have $60 here if I didn't already mention that. And we will just continue through this money until it's all gone. I did try to make sure that each challenge had, you know, if we finished one, there's one behind it ready to go. That's just how I've been doing my monthlies the last month or so. And I do like it. It does help me get through them because I like to do a lot of different group plays. I like to showcase a lot of different people. And sometimes they can be a lot to do, especially after the ones we just finished. It's like requires a lot of money to come in with, so. But it's been a lot easier because I cut down on like every other challenge except for football, and Word of God Wednesday is tiny. So definitely a lot easier, a lot more enjoyable. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You know, because we still got to live. We still got to pay groceries. Electric bill has been insane. Matter of fact, I need to check on that soon and see what that's looking like. Gas bill, of course, is not bad yet because it hasn't gotten cold yet. So I don't want to be doing so much in savings that it's taken away from paying your regular bills. 3 and 2. So this one's going to get the last one. And let's go ahead and pull our clip. Put it in here because that's where we'll be starting next week. All right, let's go ahead and get our little tray. And guys, you can see my little sleeves. I got a Steeler hoodie on. Steeler hoodie on and a Miles coat because I'm cold. I'm always cold. And it's like, it really cooled off here in Pittsburgh, man. It's just, it got cold fast. At least cold to me. Josh is comfortable, but he's always hot, so. Okay, so let's see what we did in my challenge. This is my October group play. It's a little bent up that we are using, and we have 8 spots or $8 to save in this. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $16 savings challenge, and today got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the money out. And let's mark off our final circles. And that dollar will go in. Ooh, I don't know if it can go into the next one. We might be starting that one fresh next week. So let's see what we have. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. Get that for a 10. And what I've been doing is just setting these all aside, and we will count them at the end of the month. This money does not immediately go back into the bank. We do this all at the end of the month. Okay, it's October. Don't let anything get underneath your skin. I'm so corny, but I love this challenge. It has all my favorite things on it. Black, favorite color. It has my skeletons on there. I just love October. Everything about it. Cool weather, not cold. We're not putting this in here. It's going to somewhere else. We will start that fresh next week because that's a scratch off, and I don't need to be having no IOUs. We're not doing that. We're not doing that today. Okay, next is from Danny at Craft Co Budgets. Her October challenge, and every one of her challenges had a skull or skeleton on it. Absolutely love. We don't need all this money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is what it got today. And I put my scratcher away for some reason, knowing I had scratch off challenges. All right, so we're putting the final $2 into here. And trying to use my left hand. So 1 and 2. And we're not going to be back and forth with these challenges. That's what makes my videos long. So we're going to put a good bit of that in here. $25, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's put all this back. Look at our last 20 that we have. And I'll have to go through a lot of these binders because there's some cash condensing that I can do. So, especially on those bigger yearly challenges. Ooh, next one is from our friend Kimmy's Corner. Yes, I love her challenges. I love these little group plays. Look how cute every icon is. So this is going to be $2 a piece. Save 16. Let's go ahead and put 6 into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I don't want to run through hers. That is not a good idea. So we'll go ahead and color in 3 of these. We'll move around so all my purples are in the same area. 2, and we'll do this pumpkin spice for 3. So the $6 going into here. Grab a 5, and that will start Kimmy's challenge. Love it, love it. So we only need $10 more to finish hers. We are moving through nicely through these challenges. Let's get the next ones from my boo, Kim. This is her October savings challenge, saves $25. Today she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's see what we can do with Kim's. Let's get purple. Okay, 10. So we can do this 3, this 4, and this 3. I like it. So we'll probably finish that one up next week. Okay, so let's go ahead and 5. Is that 10? Yeah, that's 10. Had to make sure that I had pre-counted that right. Get another 10 and put it in there. We only need $5 more to finish Kim's next week. Is that right? I must have did something wrong, child. We already had 10 in there, and that's 10. So this, I think this saves a little bit more. This is a 4 and a 3. So this is a $27 savings challenge. Okay, that's fine. That's what it looks like, right? 7, 10, 5, 15, 18, 22, and 5. Okay, yeah, so this is 27. Alrighty, we'll just go like that. And we will put the final 7 in next week. All right. Everybody's going to be linked down below eventually. I'm so bad with doing my description box, y'all. Because I have to then get on my MacBook and then because the only way it'll work is if I put my description in from my phone. It never works from my MacBook for some reason. I don't know. YouTube be tripping. So, okay, this next one's from Miss Pam. I love me some Miss Pam over at Game and Grandma Budgets. October Roll and Save group play. So each little ghosty or pumpkin is going to save us $2. She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was going to say, child, we will not put all this in here if we are going to run through her challenge. We're not doing that. So let's go ahead and do 5. So we'll see another week. And what I'm going to do is she has a collab that she is a part of with, not Game and Grandma Budget. She is Game and Grandma Budgets. Grammy's Journey. Oh my gosh. Gracie. And a bunch of other people. And you will see that in my fall binder next month. So that's 3. Here we'll do 4. And I'm usually trying to use up these markers because you can see, if you can see, like they are on their last leg. But I have had these since February, coloring and doing all the things. I used to do a whole bunch of coloring saves. So I'm glad they are going because then it gives me an excuse to buy more. I have an obsession with markers. I'm like Dawn. She can't stop herself from going in and buying markers whenever she sees them. Okay, that is 10. All right, so we will probably finish this up next week as well, but that's all right. I want to at least be able to look at it one more time. And that is Mrs. Pam over at Gaming Grandma Budgets. Okay, next is from D Plans and Budgets. This was such a cute challenge. Oh, love. Look how adorable. Oh, that's the next one. Look how adorable that is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, everybody getting 10. This needed 8. Let's go ahead and get some purple. Put purple in here. So this next 2 will go into the next 1. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this saved. This should be $20. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I'm shocked these are like ending up right because usually stuff be all jammed up when I'm doing it. Here, I don't know if this is going to fit this way in my binder, but we shall see. So another one done. Put them right there. Okay. Oh, I need this envelope. This is from Becca over at North Spicy Budgeting. Please say a prayer for her. She has lost her job. So go and visit her. Give her some watch hours, please. Lift her up. You know, just encourage her. She's so wonderful. Yes, I can drive a stick. And I actually can. It's been a while though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are putting into this. So let's go ahead and take care of 2 of our 2s and a 1. I was telling Gabby, because she's learning how to drive now, I was like, girlfriend, be glad for automatics, because sticks are not easy in the beginning. They really aren't. Especially when you're on a hill. Freaking thing be done stalled out on ya. I love manual. When you find out how to drive it right, they're really fun to drive. But I'm back in auto mode myself. I haven't driven a stick in a long time. All right, last, this one from, I had already gotten started because it's spicy. I think it's a $30 savings. This is from Mrs. Neat. I think that's what that says. I should have my, yeah, I think that says Mrs. Neat. I got this off of Etsy. I think that's Mrs. Neat. Is this Mrs. Neat or Candies? I can't tell. I don't know if this is Stuffing Budget or Mrs. Neat. I'm going to have to find out, y'all. I'm so sorry. But it's cute as heck. And it only needed a few more bucks. So let's see what it got today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Obviously, the clear winner today. So $16. So here's 9, 11, and 3 more would be 14. So that should give us 30. We gotta find out where to put them last 2. Is this $30? This don't feel like no $30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 25. Did I miss something? I got it all colored in like I got something in here. Well, we're going to have to give it to it now because I don't see anything not colored in. So we need 3 more bucks. So this is what we're going to do because I need all those ones anyway. Let's go ahead and take 3 10s. We're going to call this done because I don't even know if this is, who this is from. Sometimes, this look like a candy over a Stuffing Budget, but I'm just not sure if this is her challenge or not. But I'll figure it out and let y'all know. So we'll find a replacement for that for next week. All right, so we have finished for the month 4 challenges. Let me turn them this way so you can see them, child. This way. There we go. Okay, so Danny's, mine, and then Dee's Plan the Budget, and Candy's or Mrs. Neat's, one of them. So for this week, so we will continue to work through our monthlies. We'll unstuff all this at the end of October and see what everything saved us. I think we're going to have a decent savings this month. It's going to be really nice. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around with me. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow in our fall binder, fall savings binder. I love that binder. It's nice and thick. It's a thick binder. And then Monday, we will get into our savings with all my collab members from the Cozy Season Box Challenge. All right, guys, have a fantastic Saturday. Be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.